Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season.
So let's just get started. You have your wreath, your deer head, your golden red balls, your Santa head, some red glittery flowers, a red bow, white flower, gold flower, red flowers. We're all set. The first thing I'm going to be doing is just laying out the things that I have along the wreath, trying to figure out where I want everything. I don't want to start cutting and gluing right away because there may be some things that I end up not using that I can return, or I just don't want to glue anything in the wrong spot and then figure out later on that I don't want it there. So I'm just going to play around with the layout until I get something that I like. Once I do figure it out, then I'm gonna start removing the tags and cutting anything that needs to be cut. So for these gold and red balls and obviously the flowers, I'm gonna cut off the stems because I don't need them. And again, just making sure that everything is exactly where I want it to be, making sure that everything fits the way I want it to fit so that when I glue it, I just have to glue it one time and everything is gonna be perfect. Obviously, the last thing you need to do is glue the pieces to the wreath. I went and bought this bigger glue gun just because I feel like these are bigger items, so it makes sense to use more glue. And I'm just gluing everything in place. And this is the final product. As you guys can see, I did end up gluing some of those mini pine cones that I showed you guys in my video yesterday, just to fill in some empty space that I saw after like everything was put together. So project number 2, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm taking my styrofoam cone and the 100 pack of ornaments that I got from Michael's that I showed you guys yesterday. The first thing I need to do is remove like the ornament piece from the top because we don't need those. And from there, we can just start sticking the balls directly into the styrofoam. I'm not gonna start gluing yet. I just kind of want to place the balls where they go and see like if it fits, if I want to adjust things before I start gluing. I actually did make adjustments to this like 3 times before I finally glued it down. So I would recommend that you guys like play around with it before you glue anything, just so that you glue it once and done. So once I figured out what I liked, I went ahead and glued it, and I did that all along the bottom up until I got to the top. And this is pretty much what it looks like where I am now. And towards the top, I don't need to like stick them in the styrofoam before I glue, just because the space is so small. Like I pretty much know where things are gonna fit. Now I do have some empty space, and I would recommend buying an extra pack. Maybe you don't need 100 extra, but at least like 50 extra to fill in the empty space. So I did use the few balls that I had left to do that. And then for the top, because I ran out of ornaments, I am just taking this leftover gold bally thing from the Dollar Tree, and I'm gonna rip off the gold pieces and stick those in the top. And this is what it looks like. I love when I turn the lights on the tree. It just sparkles so cute. This is another Dollar Tree DIY that it was pretty much self-explanatory. I didn't really need to show you guys. The vase, the moss, and gold and silver balls from Dollar Tree. And then this is the garland that I was showing you guys yesterday. I told you that I was just gonna wrap the gold and silver garland around the green one. It came out so cute, super simple. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. 4 easy DIY projects you guys can do to spruce up your Christmas decorations. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna go back to the store now and do like some last minute returns, try to find some last minute things, and then I think tomorrow I'll be ready to show you guys my full Christmas decorations. It's not nothing extravagant, but I think it's nice for our first Christmas in our house. So yeah, I'll talk to y'all tomorrow.